Hi guys, this is Emnel and we are back playing Imperator. Now, before we wrap up the war, let's take care of two things. First of all, we need to escape this nasty attrition here. So let's split those forces however we can. I mean, you can actually go there, I think. Yeah, that should be enough. So that's the first one. I think we don't need those troops here, so let's actually move them back. Wait, not those troops, those troops. So let's move them back. Now we need to take a look at our government. It seems like our religious guy is about to kick the bucket, so we need to take a look at who do we want him to be replaced with. So there's this guy. Seems like a decent enough chap. Let's see. As a leader, yep. Multi tribes on output. Local preparation growth. And he's decent. I was looking for other characters and I think there was another one. This one, I think? Yeah, this one, but I mean, okay, this one is clearly better. So, I mean, he is of top prominence and top popularity in the faction, I think. But just to make sure, we are gonna replace him with, I guess, this guy and put him here. Since this is the most prestigious as far as yeah, the most prestigious bit, I think. Oh, is it? Actually, let's check. I haven't like looked through it. Okay, so Tribune of the People, that's yeah, plus 10% and yeah, plus 0.05. So yeah, so census definitely. I mean, like Tribune of the Plebs could be seen as a good start, but I mean, censor was by far the most powerful office with what it could do. So I don't remember now. He was like what, 8? Should be here somewhere. Is this one? No. Religious faction. Yeah, I think it's 8, not 9. This one? No. This one. Paulus Hostilius, yep. So let's put him here. So hopefully that will make him the next religious faction leader. This one is not dying yet, but I mean, he's in his 70s already, so he will soon. And he's dying pretty quickly. Okay, so we need a populist faction leader and mercantile faction. Right now I actually want religious faction to take over for the pop conversion. I want to burn some of my religious power on that. And this way also prop up our almond power. Well, I don't think we'll manage here, but well, fingers crossed. See how that goes. Now, I mean, okay, unlikely with all the military faction in the Senate, so... But once he becomes a leader, we will switch to someone of this faction, I do think. Now, let's see. Once again, characters. We want... let's start with that, with like high finesse people, because that's what we care about the most, and look for mercantile faction people. We want someone from a mercantile faction. You know what? Let's start with that. Frankly, yeah. This actually this is the guy we were using. He's old. Want to groom someone. I mean, this is not awful, but yeah, I guess we'll stick with that. The other guy. Well, now I think, however, we are. Oh, alright, never mind. This is the this is the guy we are using right now. The religious faction has a lot of great characters, as you can see here. Right, so I think I want this 0.03 from. Come on, this guy though. So let's go with it. And yeah, Sensor is good. I mean, given this militant, why are we using this guy anyway? Hard to tell. Maybe some populist we can put here. Enough. Right, oh, of course we need to take care of the civic faction as well. Damn, I forgot about that. So we have someone from a civic faction. With, let's see, you, quite bad. You're, nothing jumps out. I mean, this guy is decent. Cost, have infantry discipline as commander, assassinate. Okay, not a big fan. Is not of any faction right now. Why is ambition to become a tyrant? Okay. And he's corrupt though. Which is going down, but eh. Okay, we are lacking decent people from civic faction. I probably should have looked through them earlier, just to, you know, not waste time now, but I mean, it seemed like an important thing to do. You know, to talk through anyway. I thought it would take. Oh, actually, this guy. Brother of. Yeah, he seems decent enough. National income, blah 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 blah. Good enough. So. His Titus Aurelius, and we wanted to put him in charge of what? I guess here? Alright, he was like 6. So nothing to write home about here. Yeah, let's put him in. Titus Aurelius. No, he's 8. No, never mind. That's. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, fuck it. Let's put this guy first, so he gets some prominence to become the next faction leader here, because I think that's what we're going. We'll think about the civic faction next time around. Are you dying yet? I mean, yeah, you are. Okay. Jeez. Any not useful thing we can replace you with? No, you're pretty bad. Okay, well, let's leave it as it is for now. There we go. You guys, I'd really rather have you not come here. Do I have like one of my guys asking them to to attach? Yes, of course I do. I wish it showed how much attrition I'm taking. Somewhere here. Okay, let's start pulling out. Might as well send one guy there. Okay, this is almost done. Come on. There we go. And I think both of you can rush there. Yep, looking good. And this doesn't, you are not suffering attrition. We captured all of that, but that was mostly captured through the... Okay, I basically need some people to die here. Right? Yep. I'm not sure if, like, do I need to get 100 or over 100? Because, yeah. Well, hopefully one of those sieges, like, not definitely die, but okay, well, the best would be like if 3 people were held to Rome as slaves. No matter how it sounds, but that would be optimal here. So we would be able to take all the terrain here. Okay, so we don't need you here. Let's pull out the next group. I don't know, sit here. Oh, actually, yeah, need someone there. So, but you are gonna go this way. There we go. And you're just sitting there, good. 11k are suffering, not really, no, and no major attrition there. Is this considered blockaded? Yes, it is. Very well. We once again will be under threat of slave revolts, I'm afraid. And, well, what can you do? Should have thrown a guy with bonus to siege here. Oh well. But all in all, I think that this whole war was a good showcase of using heavy infantry in really bad terrain. You need to be very careful, but it can work. You will suffer some attrition, but if you only consolidate your units for battles, you don't suffer. I'm like 90% sure, 95 perhaps % sure that you are not suffering attrition while you're in battle. So, like most of the time, you will end up with well, one bad tick of attrition after the battle, and perhaps one before it. Sometimes you are able to disperse your troops if it finishes early, but that's literally only possible in single player and with this excessive amount of micromanagement that I was doing here. So like in general, going for light infantry will probably lead to better results when it in regards to like your manpower, right? Because that's what this is about. It's heavy infantry will fight better and take more casualties in battle, but you may lose more as attrition while at it. So I don't know, but well, it worked really well. So we were able to pretty much stand our ground with twice the numbers of enemies here, right? And without much of an advantage when it came to generals. I mean, okay, there was some advantage, like 1, 2, or 3 points, but regardless. Okay, we got this guy in charge now. Okay, is there a chance that he will become our next guy? I mean, it looks likely, but if we give him more time, maybe to pad those numbers there. So, oh, the Pontificus Maximus went away. So, anyone else, like someone from Populist faction? Are you any good? Nope. Non-religious faction, basically. I want someone. And that is good, so he can get some prominence. Nope. Wow, the religious faction is like all kinds of amazing here. Oh, come on. He's 60, so that's kind of pointless. Him. No. Him? No. It's 57. Jeez, I really want to be able to search that through characters the way I do in CK2. This is a bit painful. You, I mean, could have, no, crafty and nefarious, Jesus. You, crafty, of course. Okay, most of the guys from Purple's faction will be corrupt, so. What can you do? Wow, we have a lot of characters, by the way. So. Okay, you're barely corrupt, so that's okay. That's nefarious tendencies. But you're pretty. Ah, Jesus. You perhaps any good? Sure, let's get this guy, I guess. I mean, I'm not gonna sacrifice to the gods anytime soon, right? No, well, sort of. Let's take a look at this, though. This guy has 12. Can we get more? Get 13 using this guy. He's not good at anything else, so might as well. What about you? You're 12, you can switch to 12. 12, yeah, you're good here. Inventions, anything we want, like, right now? Not really. I mean, duration, nope. For triumph, monthly loyalty, we good so far. I mean, we are not picking military traditions quite yet, so I think here we are gonna take monthly slave output to dig for those capital. For that capital trade route, and we're fucked. I should have taken that. Those two are worthless. Like, this is gonna be wasted 100 points to dig for it. I mean, okay, they're not worthless, but yeah, close to it. Okay, so how close to you there? And yet, scandal. You lose prominence. We don't care about that, right? And you lose position in government. But we can reappoint you, so yeah, sure, whatever. There we go. Yeah, the Scone family. Let's leave them like this and see where it leads. Okay, we want another siege, and it's just one left. Perfect. And yeah, we need to start pulling those units out of here. Let's go there. Interesting that Carthage failed. I guess we'll have a similar situation to EU Britain. All in all, I think so Carthage is in a pretty bad position. So most of their strength is oddly enough the Sicily here that the Sardinia and Sicilia are really great for them, and if they fail to hold on to them easily, it's quite difficult for them. Consolidating Africa is quite a task as well. So I don't think they're in a powerful enough position to. I mean, historically, maybe. I don't know. I mean, they never really managed to control the African interior. So, I mean, it's quite difficult to play as them, and so I'm not particularly surprised. They tend to usually do pretty badly. Come on, wrap this up so we can... I'm pretty sure we don't need more people here. Yeah. And you are not party leader. I think we established that. One slave to Roma. Okay. Peace imminent. Yeah. There we go. Let's see if we can grab it all. We can. Oh, come on. Pretty sure someone died sometime. That's annoying. What to do about it? I mean, easiest way would be to leave this out, but I mean, it's a mountain fort, which is annoying at the best of times. Apparently, it has a lot of stuff there. Huh. I mean, we cannot pillage anything, not really. And we are definitely, yeah, we are in the bellicose stance, so we already have reduced war skill cost, and there's no other way of reducing war skill, right? Like, none of you do that, no, and I think our laws don't, yeah, I don't think, no, we'll have to take a look at our laws, actually, to change a little bit here. I think this one, but, yeah. Let's actually take a look at numbers here. Yeah, 60k and 40k, including 12k during that last big battle in Savo. Right here, yeah. And the first big battle was in Segesta, so how many died there? Only 2k? And 5k, yeah, so 5k was that battle. Alright, well. What are the other options? We could give up this. Okay, that's silly. Okay, what are you producing here? Okay, whatever. We'll just leave this out. Boy, will this... it's gonna be so annoying. Damn it, game. Why you do this? Alright, cash. Okay, can we get like 100? Yeah, okay, so 100 is still a go. Okay, is anyone like dying around here? Because... so that's what, 4 November plus 2.55. Is anything like close to going down? Not really. Okay, this is like, okay, so that's multiplied by 0.75, so I'd have to actually do math of all of those. Okay, that's not worth the time. And yeah, I think no one's actually dying. Yeah, nope. I don't think like it. Nope. I mean, okay, this guy maybe. I think I've seen somewhere. Nope. 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 And nope. No. Okay. Fuck it. So for peace and except this thing. Alright, yep. And I think we'll once again take all the families. Those just goals, but I mean... speaking of it, we have like amazing stats here. All of a sudden, Nope, not really. So it's okay, right? Bloody boy. Okay. I think we'll leave. Like wait for our friends to move on before we move our troops. And we'll have to. Okay. Well, first of all, let's take a look at slaves. Average happiness 60. Okay. Why is it 60 all of a sudden? We have 40 aggressive expansion. Crying out loud. Alright, we've taken like a little bit of. You guys have olives here, so that's all good. How about you? Oh, you don't have slaves, so that's not a non-issue. And you are already Romanized, right? Yep. How about you? Yeah, so yeah, olives should fix that possible problem. There are no slaves, okay, that's interesting. Like none? No idea? Okay. Okay. And what kind of policies we have here? Definitely cultural assimilation. We already assimilated 45 people. How about you? So, oh, that's the same guy. 204. And you assimilated 7, but you're only working on this guy, this thing. And this doesn't show how many tribesmen, which is disappointing. Yeah, I think we'll leave it on a civilization effort for now. Which will actually increase because I think part of the being at peace will actually increase our civilization efforts, right? Well, not in civilization effort, but the speed in which we go. Alright, so first of all, we want to go to appeasing stance now. Because we are not gonna go to war anytime soon. We are at 40, yeah, and I mean, we need to, okay, so there is a reason for actually going to war and getting those few provinces here, which is we would be able to get rid of those barbarian things here, which would mean that there won't be patches of no civilization whatsoever that would have to increase later on, but that would be pretty painful because those are actually quite popular, so that would be like 2 or 3 wars, and yeah, we need to do some trading and whatnot, and also work on our what is our, after this, our religious unity also fell a little bit though, so on there. Right, so diplomacy, and definitely switching to appeasing stance. So cost for improving relations will go down as well, which means that we can spend it here. Improve relations to be able to annex them sooner rather than later. Yep. That works, and no one is actually suffering from attrition. Perfect. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, looking good. Okay. A huge navy, you can park there, for example, and we can call an omen. Okay, so are we dying anytime soon? Not quite yet, so I guess, yeah, let's put this guy here. So this is gonna be cheaper. I'm almost tempted to taking Blessing on me now, but I still think this is better. Now, we will want to do some citizen promotion, yeah, especially in Rome. We're still missing quite a lot of pops though, Okay, actually we are at 0 right now, so yeah. So definitely another reason not to go to work with it. Loyalty, I don't think we're gonna take that. That's not worth it. Damage duration, not worth it. Popularity gain, not worth it. For those kinds of things. I guess we're gonna take wrong culture happiness here for now, because I mean we have to get to Capital Imperator sooner rather than later. Well, that was it. So, well, learn your lesson. Take that instead of. I mean, most of the time you will not have that much aggressive expansion, which means you would be able to actually trade. That's all. Here's where we are. We're losing a little bit here, but that's okay. Martial demand from Fabius. We'll be less likely to support when changing laws. Actually, I was thinking about changing a law, so that's annoying. Yep, go away. It's okay, considering that there will be an election and soon. So this is not going to help. This guy is going to win, which is less than ideal. Also, since the faction is in power, we might as well do some building. I think there's one stance for building, isn't it? No? What? There was something that's lowered the... Ah, right. Yeah. Okay, apparently that was this. No, okay, never mind. Mixing up my playthroughs, so don't really want to pick any of those there. So, I should probably build some stuff. But I don't know, I'm not a big fan of buildings as they are right now. They are not very particularly impressive. Marketplaces are decent in places where you want to have a lot of citizens. Training camps, I guess. And forts, well, obviously, and the granary, a single granary will produce a single pop in 130 years, so, And slave happiness is pointless as soon as you get the proper kind of pop. So like here, like 100% and then some. That's why somewhere with yeah. So even like Etruscans, so the wrong culture, it's just 9. It's barely anything missing. So I like. Not sure if I want like any buildings. They seem pointless. Okay, maybe in places where we would have a lot of freemen. So some. Of course, I cannot bloody take a look. Okay, let's use this view. A lot of slaves actually. Okay, so we can. I guess we can get some of those. We can get some of those. Yeah, things like that. Yeah, sure. Not gonna remove those though. Capua. Yeah, that's about it, really. They... Okay, here we can get a few. Yeah, that's about it. Let's leave a cushion. frankly, you're probably better off buying points than buying buildings, as far as I can tell. I'm all for long-term investments, but I mean, 130 years for a single pop, 400. Oh, right, speaking of buildings, I probably want to demolish some of the forts here. I could leave this one, I guess. Rather honestly, this one is, I mean, nah, let's remove this one. I think we don't care about that one either. Alright. So unless I missed something, we are not gonna have a lot of... Oh, right, and we since military faction is about to win... Oh, damn it, we almost had it. Like, three points. Oh well. So, problem with him is corruption. So, I think 20 corruption means 10% to the costs here, which means that if we want to spend our points on something, we should do it now. For the next 5 years, that is. Which probably means that we want to buff up our research a little bit, and by promoting some citizens. Now, another thing we could do is change some laws. So this, for example, instead of omen call cost, which is we could go with omen power, which is better. And religious faction influence we actually want right now, but yeah, I think that would be enough. Monthly tyranny is great though, as well, if we ever are in need. I mean, we seem to be doing great as for it right now. Those are nice. Yeah, manpower and population growth are decent. We may want to get capital import routes later. Those are right, and Iran culture group happiness definitely. Casino reform is good because aggressive expansion impact, so we are getting less aggressive expansion. Those we don't care about, and here, sure, yeah, this one is good as well. Moral armies and manpower reform. So basically, the only one would be this one. This one there was like. Oh, right, because it's this one, citizen promotion cost, minus 20%. Since that would lower the cost of a single citizen promotion by 2, because the base is 10, you would have to promote 100 citizens for it to pay off. Of course, there's the freeman movement cost as well, but that's kind of pointless for the most part. So, no, that's not a good choice, even if you want to promote a lot of citizens, because you're not gonna promote 100 citizens anytime soon. And, well, at the same time, you would be getting bonuses like that. Because, of course, you are changing the laws, you are not enacting new ones. Do we want it? I mean, this is kind of pointless. But this can be useful, so, yeah, I think we are gonna promote some citizens now. Which one was lowering the cost of promoting citizens? I mean, precious metals, which we cannot get, right? So, yeah, we could possibly get in a few years, but I don't think it's worth it. It's better for us if we get some more tech. So, promoting guys in Rome is optimal. And actually, okay, so we are gonna do that. as well. Granary, I mean, we don't have enough, so yeah, Granary can stay. And yeah, I think we are gonna promote each and every one of them. And that would kickstart this. Yeah, since we are probably not going to do the whole. Yeah, let's promote that as well. There we go. And that should severely increase the amount of research we'll be doing. I mean, didn't change it all that hugely, but once we get some papyrus here, that's gonna pay off. But that's it for now. We are gonna continue this in the next episode. I'm still not gonna spend my military power either, and I will wait for the religious faction to win, to spend religious faction for to spend religious power from conversions, and the rest we already paid for. So thanks for watching, guys, and we are once again 40 minutes in. I'm terrible at it. See you next time.